in a proper manner.
But I guess my point is, you don't buy the basic assumptions of American politics circa 2007, that the federal government ought to be subsidizing the middle class, that entitlements are constitutional, things like that. Am I correct?
Oh, absolutely. And we shouldn't be involved in that. The job of the government is to provide liberty and protect liberty. The people are supposed to take care of themselves, both in a personal way as well as an economic way. And we're not supposed to tell other countries how to live. That's what the Constitution dictates to us. That was the strong advice of the founders. And that's really what the people want. And this message is getting especially important today because a lot of people are realizing central economic planning doesn't work. They see failure at Washington. Young people especially know they can't get Social Security, and they saw the disaster at trying to take care of New Orleans. So people have lost confidence, and I think that's a healthy sign because they should restore confidence in themselves and in local government, and then we can solve some of these problems.
You don't think that people expect and want government to take care of them? I mean, if you got up there on stage and said, we should do away with Medicare, save your own money for your own medical treatment, or, set up a retirement account for yourself, Social Security is unconstitutional, people would look away in horror.
No, about half of them would, those on the receiving end. The other half, who are just going into the workforce, I offer this solution all the time to them. Get out of Medicare and get out of Social Security, but assume responsibility for oneself. But at the same time, I say you don't have to put anybody out in the streets. We have plenty of money flowing into Washington. It's the way it's spent, and our priorities are all messed up. We can save hundreds of billions of dollars if we change our foreign policy and bring our troops home and actually build a stronger national defense, but save money, cut the deficit, and take care of the people that have become dependent. I don't think it would work politically to put anybody out in the streets, and we have several generations now have been very dependent. A lot of people think that their money still is there on Social Security. So there's enough wealth in this country to do this, but my argument is if we continue to do what we're doing right now, we're going to have total destruction of the dollar, which means runaway inflation, and everybody's going to get poor, and there won't be any transition period. So I'm arguing for the transition and offering people personal liberty and the Constitution.
I agree with you completely. Let's say you don't get the Republican nomination. Will you fight for a speaking spot at the Republican convention in Minneapolis?
I guess I'll look at it and see what we do. If we do well in the primaries and it's deserving, we certainly should do that.
Would you ever entertain the idea of going third party?
I have no intention of doing that. That is not a very attractive thing.
Even if Rudy Giuliani gets the nomination, you would stand by and let him represent your party?
Well, I would think that he would have hijacked the party by then. It would be a pretty bad thing for the Republican Party. But right now, I don't have plans. I have plans to keep doing what I'm doing and see if we can rally the Republican base, see if they can be talked into restoring the values of limited government, the foreign policy that George Bush even talked about in the year 2000.